live stream. Yes, I will do an oracle and tarot reading. My handle is Firewoman, and let's begin. So we'll just clear the air with some beautiful sound. Here's a little love jingle. All right. I have my extra glasses in case I need to read something tiny. And we'll start with the Elemental Oracle. Okay. So I'd like to call in my spirit guides and my ancestors and Saint Michael the Archangel to cast a protection bubble around my space so that only the highest of frequencies can come in and help us with the reads and for the highest good. I rearranged my space and I was able to get my granite table situated. I'll just show you my granite table. So this is my beautiful granite table, and I'm using it for the first time for tarot. Oh, thank you. Someone said my voice is so beautiful and sweet, and your eyes are incredibly captivating. I love you, beautiful lady. How nice. Well, thank you for coming in. If you like, leave a like, share, comment, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. Okay. And we have Ashley that says hello. Hello, Ashley. So we'll just get some of these oracle cards. Thank you for coming in. I can't pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce the script that you've typed in there. But thank you very much for the compliments. So I'm pulling from the Elemental Oracle. These are brand new cards that I purchased, so it's nice to use them. I hope you can hear me okay. I have a fish tank that is very loud, so. Um, Mabel said, "Hi, my girl." Hello, Mom. Okay, let's split the deck. Okay, we have the card of plants. Can you see that? Plants. And I'll just find it in the book. Just a moment, I need two hands here. Okay. So this is the plants card. Growth. Magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. Wow. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. There are currently over 320,000 species of plants. The Plantae kingdom of life includes the tiniest mosses, algae, fungi, the most fragrant flower producers, grains, carnivores, and huge trees such as the giant sequoia. Plants provide wood, medicine, and food, and have cultural roles in perfume, ritual, and symbology. Plants gain their energy through photosynthesis, the conversion of sunlight and carbon dioxide into oxygen and carbohydrates. Plants are found in almost every biome on Earth. Quite magically, the majority of plant species have various kinds of symbiotic fungi associated with their root systems. The fungi assist the plant to gain more water and nutrients from the soil than they would otherwise, while in return, the plant feeds the fungi carbohydrates that are the byproduct of photosynthesis. This association is called mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza. The largest living organism on the planet is a honey fungus that measures 3.8 kilometers across, 965 hectares in the Malheur National Forest in Oregon. Its mycelia, or network of roots, produces mushrooms once a year if the conditions are right. Plants provide key nutrition to a wide variety of fish and animals, including humans. Many large mammals are exclusively plant-eating, including whales, gorillas, bison, giraffes, and elephants. Plants are also the source of powerful medicine through the compounds they produce. Modern medicines such as aspirin, morphine, quinine, Taxol, and digitalis are all from plant compounds. Certain special psychoactive plants are used in spiritual and religious frameworks and are important in many cultures as pathfinders and in divination and in healing. These include opium, psilocybin, ibogaine, mescaline, thujone, and mandragora. Some of these plants are being tested and trialed as treatments for depression and other psychological disorders, as well as to boost creativity and problem solving. And it's the earth sign, of course. So there we have our first oracle card, the plants, symbolizing growth. Natalie Heather May Holbart said hello. So if you like what you see, leave a like, share, comment, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. My handle is FireVuman. Welcome to my live stream. So we just pulled the first oracle card. Let's see if we get a second one here. Spirit, give us another one from the deck. Okay, we have marine life. So I'll just find it in the book and then I'll hold it up again while I read. Marine life. Oh, here it is. So marine life. Richness. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem. Adapt to the new. Beautiful. So our first one was plants. And now we have marine life. Let's get a couple more. A couple more from this deck. Ooh, we have snow, and we have a lot of it right now where I live. So let's just take a look in the book. Okay, snow. Silence. Allow yourself to soften. Don't speak just for the sake of it. You do not need to issue an opinion on everything. Choose your words carefully. Sometimes observing is the best way to gain information and trust. Okay. Woo! You have a jumper. Ooh, volcanoes. Wow. Okay, let me find that in the book. Okay. Volcanoes. Power. Old grudges should be released and let go. Heavy energy hurts us. Should we hold it for too long? Allow your anger to flow through you rather than saving it all up for an explosive release. Reformation may be necessary. Sometimes the greatest powers are hidden from view. You have the power to create or destroy. Volcano. Okay. Let's go and take I have dogs, so I have dog hair everywhere. So we'll pull four of these oracle cards from the Obsidian Veil. It's a beautiful oracle. Okay. Let's get four from this deck, Spirit. Ooh. Okay. Wow. We pulled the succubus. In the pursuit of gratification, one may risk losing oneself in the depths of darkness. So that's the succubus card from the Obsidian Veil. Let's get three more. I'll actually read from the book what the succubus means as well here before we pull another one. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Succubus, the temptress of the night. Succubi are believed to be female demons who seduce and prey upon humans, feeding their life force and vitality, feeding on their life force and vitality. According to the legends, succubi possess supernatural allure and beauty, capable of captivating their victims with their irresistible charms. They often appear in dreams, drawing unsuspecting individuals into their seductive embrace. Succubi are said to drain their victims' energy, leaving them weakened and vulnerable. The story of the succubus is one of temptation, desire, and the destructive power of unchecked passions, embodying the darker aspects of lust and the consequences of giving in to forbidden desires. The succubus serves as a reminder to examine our own desires, passions, and the ways in which we may be tempted to compromise our well being and integrity, urging us to be cautious of the allure of instant gratification and to recognize the potential harm. Crystal, that's my dog. Chris, come. Instant gratification and to recognize the potential harm that can arise from unchecked desires. Confront your vulnerabilities, patterns of self sabotage, and the ways in which you may be allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. You have the ability to honor your boundaries and to make choices that nurture your souls rather than deplete them. So that's the succubus card. Let's get 3 more, Spirit. Maybe I'll try and move it around a bit here. How's that? Does that look better? Okay. Ooh. We have Marguerite Porret. In the fires of persecution, I remain steadfast, embodying the strength of my convictions. Oh, now I can't see. Okay, so this is Marguerite Porlet. And I'll just find her in the book. Oh, what do you know? I opened the book right to the page. So Marguerite Porlet was a 13th century Christian mystic and writer, famously known for her controversial book, The Mirror of Simple Souls. Her teachings challenged the religious authorities of her time as she criticized the institutionalized church. Her use of fire as a metaphor to describe union with God would go to foreshadow her death. Despite resistance, she remained steadfast in her beliefs and refused to recant her writings. She was ultimately burned at the stake. Legend has it she remained completely still, not a sound, glaring her oppressors in the whites of their eyes. Wow. Marguerite Porret's story serves as a symbol of courage and defiance in the face of religious oppression. She represents the pursuit of spiritual freedom, even in the face of opposition and persecution. Examine the teachings and practices that have been handed down to you. Seek your own truth and forge a personal connection with the divine. Only you have the power to challenge outdated or oppressive beliefs and to explore alternative paths that align with your inner knowing and authentic self. Transcend the boundaries of the known and venture into the realm of spiritual liberation. So there she is, Marguerite Porlet. 2 more from the deck. Spirit. Oh, there we go. We have two. Actually, we have three. We have Aradine. I am guiding thread through the labyrinth of life, illuminating the path to liberation. So there's your card. And next we have Amonute. True strength lies not in conquest, but in the power to forge unity. That's a nice card. I love the artwork on these cards. Catherine Catherine de Medici. Power can manifest in unexpected forms, even within the delicate vials of deadly secrets. Okay. Now, we'll pull four from the Star Seeds deck for all of our Star Seeds out there. Here's the Star Seeds deck. Oh, Lost Lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Look at that. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. Ooh, two more. Okay. We have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. And we have inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay. My table is rocking. I need to put something under the legs to support it better. So now we'll pull a few from the Shamanic Healing deck. And this card was backwards. It's the sun, masculine energy. So for some reason, it wanted to be seen. Okay. This one wanted to come out, and it's the growth card. So there's leaves on it. The next one is sexual energy. Smexual. I think I have to watch what I say on YouTube, so we'll call it smexual energy. So under the plants, we have the succubus, lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And growth. We have marine life, which is, what does it say there? Richness. And Marguerite Porlet, in the fires of persecution, I remain steadfast, embodying the strength of my convictions. And we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper, and under that, smexual energy. And then we have, oh, 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 here it is again. Masculine energy, the sun. So on this one, it's snow, silence. Aridine. I am a guiding thread through the labyrinth of life, illuminating the path to liberation. And activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. And then the masculine energy. Then we have volcanoes, and we have two cards under that one. So the Emmanuel, true strength lies not in conquest, but in the power to forge unity. And under that is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So two growth cards. That's interesting. Catherine de Medici is also under the volcanoes. And the volcanoes is power, right? And Catherine is also power. It says power can manifest in unexpected forms, even within the delicate vials of deadly secrets. And underneath that is inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Couple more of these. Spirit, thank you. There's one. Okay, this one is creativity. 3 cups. And that goes under the karmic relationships. Yeah. And the 3 of cups is about relationships too, I do believe. And both these cards have water in them, so a lot of emotion. One more card, Spirit, from this deck. Oh. Struggle. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. Struggle. And that goes under the inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Struggle. And both these cards have water in it as well. And a fish going against the current, going upstream. All right, so now we will pull some tarot cards. We'll pull some from the Storyteller's deck, one of my new decks. And these cards are huge. Big cards. Wow. Very big. All right, what do we have here? 4 of Spikes. So I do believe this represents the 4 of Swords. But there's a snake in there. Usually the 4 of Swords means meditation. But with a snake, there's some kind of danger. So swords usually talk about your mind, your mental health. So let's read about this card from the book. Four of Spikes. Snow snake. Interesting. We have an activity here that we do during our wood buffalo frolics called the snow snake. Okay, Purported to be highly venomous, this snow-colored serpent cryptid thrives in cold temperatures and is only active during the winter months. Much unlike their fellow reptiles, the color naturally makes it indistinguishable from the freshly laid snow around it. That's interesting. I've never heard of this snake before. Protecting it from both humans and prey. The only remedy if it bit a human was tanglefoot oil. So it means meditation, regrouping, and recuperation. Interesting. And it goes under the growth card. Regrouping, meditation, recuperation. And that would bring about some growth, I would think. Okay, let's make some room here. So it's interesting that we have two energy cards, the masculine energy and the sexual energy. This one wanted to come. The star. Wow. I will read about the star. The star. Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Before we go any further, I need to put some lip balm on my lips. I just came from the West Coast and it was very humid, and now my skin is just drying right up from the cold here. Okay. The star. Quetzalcoatl. A feathered serpent god in Aztec religion, created humanity by stealing the bones of previous races from the underworld and used his own blood to imbue them with new life. He was known as the god of the morning star Venus, lord of the dawn. Quetzalcoatl was credited with inventing books and the calendar, and gave maize, a type of grain and staple food, to humans. Maize has been bred into corn now. He was also the patron of priests, the god of wind, and a symbol of death and resurrection. Some legends described him as the only god that did not ask for human sacrifice, who would return one day to overthrow the bloodthirsty god Tezcatlipoca and reclaim his kingdom. So it means hope, discovery, and renewal. And it sits underneath Marine Life, Marguerite Porlet, who was in the fire of persecution, the star ancestor, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Oh, that's interesting because this is hope and discovery, renewal. So we're discovering the lost wisdom and hidden secrets. And the smexual energy. So discovery, I guess, for the smexual energy. Okay, let's see here. We need a few more. 3 more to be exact. Oof. Okay, so we got 2. First, we have the Tower. This is interesting. So it looks like Pandora's box, and all hell is breaking loose out of that box. It's like letting the skeletons out of the closet. The Tower. Oh, what do you know? I called it. Pandora's box. Chaos, awakening, sudden change. And that sits under snow, silence, arrayed in. I am a guiding thread through the labyrinth of life, illuminating the path to liberation. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, masculine energy, chaos, awakening, sudden change. Wow, this is getting interesting. Okay, and the next card that came up was the 3 of Hearts. And it looks like Rudolph bringing gifts. So who's bringing gifts here? There's 3 stars on the card. So, Santa's Magic Toy Bag. Celebration, family, and collaboration. Celebration, family, and collaboration. So we have volcanoes, power, a minute, true strength lies not in conquest, but in the power to forge unity. Ooh, So unity, family, celebration. And then we have karmic relationships, soul growth and conflict. So, and creativity. So I'm thinking the family needs to be creative when they collaborate in celebration so that they can deal with conflict and possibly have some soul growth and forge unity. Sounds good to me. Okay, one more card. Ooh. And of course, 3 wanted to come out. We have the King of Spikes. We have the 10 of Hearts, the pot of gold. Ooh, and the Empress. So we have a king and an empress. Oh, I'm getting chills. Ooh. Okay. The King of Spikes. This is interesting. Wow. King of Spikes, vampire. Truly the king of mythical beings, vampires have long been the subject of stories from around the world, with some stories of vampiric type creatures dating as far back as the Mesopotamians, Greeks, and Manipuri. They feed on the vital essence of the living, blood. And in the relatively modern interpretations, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Underworld, and Interview with the Vampire, they are generally regarded as charming, um, intelligent, intelligent, cunning predators. These undead creatures of the night are immortal, unless staked through the heart or exposed to direct sunlight. So it means authority, mental clarity, and intellectual power. Interesting. And that's under the volcano power. And also underneath Catherine, power can manifest in unexpected forms, even within the delicate vials of deadly secrets. So we have the volcano power card here. This is interesting. And we have the authority, mental clarity, and intellectual power of the vampire. But we do have a struggle card underneath the inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. This just makes me giggle. Okay. The next card is the pot of gold, the 10 of Hearts. Okay, hearts. 10 of hearts. Okay. Pot of gold. Harmony, fulfillment, and bliss. And that goes with the King of Spikes, who was mental clarity, intellectual power. And then we have the Empress hanging out in this trio. So there she is. The Empress. Lady of the Lake. Femininity, abundance, natural beauty. So we have the pot of gold, the abundance. Yes. What a good read. And again, the pot of gold lands in the space of overall energy, along with the King of Spikes and the Empress and the volcano power. Interesting. The next deck we'll pull from is the rose gold tarot deck. Yeah, wow. This is an interesting read. If you like, leave a like, share, and comment. You can chat if you're in the room during the live. It makes things more interesting when we can converse back and forth, you know. And yeah, if you like the vibe, please subscribe. All right. Oh, that was quick. I didn't even whatever, we'll just go with it here. Can't see the card. It's shiny. Four of Cups. So we have this guy sitting under a tree, and this cup is just floating right to him. The divine, I guess, is bringing him a cup. So let's read the card here and see what it says. It says stability, stability, form, familiarity, foundations to rest on. It's a water sign. It's Cancer, the zodiac sign of Cancer. And it says, don't let your focus close you to new ideas. So we have the Four of Spikes with the snow snake. There's danger there, but it's meditation, growth. It also says contemplation, apathy, seclusion, closed, lack of risk, boredom, demotivation. So maybe that's why you got to meditate. So the meditation would pull you out of that boredom, I would say. So don't let your focus close you to new ideas. Go deep. Meditation for your growth. And find your soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And there's something about the succubus. What's about the succubus? Growth always means leaving something behind. And the succubus is under the plants, which is a growth card. And this card is talking about growth. So the succubus, in the pursuit of gratification, one may risk losing oneself in the depths of darkness. So if you meditate, oh, and there's a growth card underneath that. Soul memories and gifts card. 3 growth cards. So I'm getting, if you meditate, you will get out of boredom. You will get your soul memories and gifts because you've done this before. And this card says growth always means leaving something behind. So when you grow, you will shed the darkness, the pursuit of gratification that the succubus represents. Pretty cool. All right. Let's clarify the star. The Knight of Pentacles, air sign. Take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. This is interesting because we have Marguerite, who was burnt at the stake because she was challenging the church. And we have 2 star cards. We have the Star Ancestor, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. We have Smexual Energy, the Star card, and now the Knight of Pentacles. which says, take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. Community groups, energy, communication, and growth again. So there's a lot of growth, growing up, perhaps. We also have the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. So we have the Knight and the King now. Energy of the unexpected. Conflict, movement, change. Continue to solve issues in practical ways. Realistic, solid, good character, intelligent, steady, reliable. Oh, sexual energy is creativity. And creativity. Um, I'm getting the marine life is richness, and richness in creativity through the sexual energy will help you find your hidden secrets and lost wisdom when you look a little deeper into your star ancestors. And the growth in the succubus. And this card is about communication, growth, community. Movement and change. Yeah, fire is movement. Fast. Fast change through the sexual energy and all this growth. Wow. What's this tower all about? Underneath the activated earth ley lines and masculine energy. Okay. So this is the star card. So we have two star cards on the table. We have two stars. All your dreams are coming true. Wow, this is such a powerful read. Water sign. Success and opportunity. Truth and fairness. Rebirth. Renewal again. It's a lot of talk about renewal. Put something on the star. Okay. And what about this magical bag of Santa's bag of gifts? Ooh. It's the Ten of Swords. So I was asking about Santa's magic bag, and we got final manifestation, completion, the result of true will. So manifestation. You have Santa's magic bag. You can manifest anything you want. Oh my God, that's exciting. It has ended and finished for better or worse. Unreal. You have Santa's magic bag and the pot of gold side by side in the overall energy placement of this read. And you also have side by side the vampire and the empress. And they're both under volcano power. Huh. I'm speechless. I just don't know what to think here. Okay, what is this struggle card that we have under Inner Earth? You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And there's struggle. Okay, the Lovers. Unreal. And the Two of Cups. This is insane, you guys. So there's a struggle with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, this relationship between the vampire and the Empress. I don't know what. I'm like, okay, the cards have spoken. Um, you know, there's a relationship that might be struggling, but you have the pot of gold and Santa's magic bag. You can manifest anything you want with Santa's magic bag. And this is the most abundance you can ever have if you found the pot of gold. This is the best read that you could ever ask for. um, I was going to clarify further with my other two new decks, but you just cannot get any better. um, do I have any questions? I'll look at the table again, and wow. I'm done. I don't have anything else to clarify. So thank you for coming in. I'll show you the table. I'll move this light. and down so you can see a little bit better. This is just crazy, this read. So maybe I'll hold it this way. And can I flip the screen? Yes, I can. So it starts up here, moves down. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, I covered the boobies with the star. Yeah. The other star card. Wow. Oh, sorry. There's the Lover's card and the Two of Cups. Let's put this over top the Lover's card. And then I can show you. Look at this insane reading. Yeah. So, pot of gold, Santa's magic bag. You can manifest anything you want. And thank you for coming and experiencing this read with me. What a wonderful read to um, have had on my very first use of my granite table here. And I would just like to thank you for coming in and spending some time here with me. And it was such a lovely, lovely time. I just enjoyed this read so much. So we'll see you again.